Somebody said, why I always gotta come in showing my butt? Like Tupac said, is it clear to you? Is it clear to you? Why are you always watching?
Stupid.
Anyway, welcome back to the range with Yoke. How y'all doing today? Y'all good? I am great. Thank you so much for asking. Today I have something that is so stinking cute. Look at this. And it is a 2311 and I'm super excited to shoot it. So this is the EAA
You
Girsan.
only purchased that gun because it came in the
It
cooler.
came in a cooler, yep. And I did. And it's okay. It is the EAA Girsan Witness 2311 Match X in the Summer Sizzle package. I love it. And yes, this is a actively working cooler. So if I wanted to use the cooler, I can use the cooler. But I ain't gonna tell y'all my damn cooler got a crack in it. But I have to take that up with somebody else. That ain't none of y'all problem. But anyway. But the only thing that I did wish, because it is an active cooler, I wish it would have had like an insert inside of it to where you can actually like insert it and set the firearm inside of it. But yeah, this is how she looked. Yeah, you see my crack? I had a crack in there. But anyway, all right. So
Nah, but let me tell them the truth.
what?
So she was in the hospital for the last week. So I happened to go by the gun store and I saw it. So the first thing I did was took a picture and
Right.
sent it to her. And when she saw the cooler, she didn't even see the gun. When she saw the cooler, she was like, "Get it, get it." So that's pretty much how
Right now, when I saw the cooler, I said, "Get it, get it, get it." Had I known the cooler was broken, it would not have been purchased. Yes, I can be petty like that sometimes, but I feel like if I'm paying for something, I want it to be perfect. I don't know.
But what you mean the cooler was broken? Because it got a little crack on the
Yes,
inside?
it's supposed to be a working cooler. I should be able to use this cooler, put a little ice in it, put my little soda, pop, whatever, cold drink in here, but I can't do it because
Man,
it's
you finna
broke.
throw that cooler on top of the safe anyway.
I am.
You would have never used that
I'm,
cooler.
I'm not. I'm not. But that's not the point. The principle is broke. Okay, that's what it is. All right. So what comes in your cooler? In your cooler comes two magazines. Let me make sure I got. You get two magazines. With that, I also have a couple staccato magazines that we are going to run that are a little bit more. So we got two 20 round staccato magazines. It does come with two magazines, your firearm, your lock, and it comes with your little extra accessories. Now, in the firearm, it has the 124 grain spring in it, but it does have your 115 grain spring in your bag. If you choose to switch that out, you're more than welcome to. You also have your cleaning tool in there as well. Now, let's look at this beautiful firearm. Let's do this quick clear check. And this is how she looks. Absolutely beautiful. I love the accents. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't come for me about my band. I don't care if you shoot it without the band, that is fine. I am going to shoot it with the band. You do you, let me do me, okay? Uh, Take it easy. So it does have this beautiful lime green band on here, and it's going to stay on there. So let me drop this hammer right quick. All right, hammer is dropped. Let's just run over this very quickly. It does have a skeletonized hammer on here, reverse beaver tail, your 1911, 2311 functions as far as your grip safety goes. We also have some oversized or extended features on here. Your magazine release is not as oversized as I would like it to be, but it does have a nice size to it. You do have your safeties on here, your standard safeties with your actual thumb safeties, extended mag well, and you do have an adjustable rear sight on here as well. Fiber optic front sight, lightning cuts and serrations in the rear of the slide. Now we do have a lot of pick space underneath it, as you can see here. I'm sure an X300 would probably, yeah, I think it would probably be exactly flush on here. We do have this says a tuned 4.5 pound trigger. And let's look at this barrel really quick. This is a This is a 5-inch bull barrel with an integrated comp. Now this comp does look very familiar to the Staccato XC, and I know I've been talking about the Staccato XC a lot because I feel like a lot of these companies is coming for them, and they coming for them at a fraction of the price of what it is that they're selling their stuff for. So it does look like the Island comp, very much so. Very beautiful tungsten gray and black situation that we got going on here. Very, very nice. I like it. The fiber optic front sight looks a little cheapy to me, but I think we can probably adjust that. We are going to most likely add a red dot on here at some point. But if you look at the trigger guard doesn't look to be the widest. As you can see, but I don't see where anybody would have an actual problem shooting this. The grip texture is also nicely aggressive. If you choose to shoot it without the band, I'm sure you will be able to enjoy the aggression on the grip. So, very simple. The weight on here is also, it's a little bit over 1 pound unloaded.
Hold up. We got to pause for a minute.
What happened?
I need you to scratch my back.
All right, it's a little bit over 1 pound unloaded. So that's all to it. It's not as heavy as I would like it to be, but I'm sure once we add the magazine, the loaded magazine, it'll give it, a little bit more ass weight. But as of right now, she's pretty.
A little more what?
A little more ass weight. She a little light in the back, but once we stack her up, she gonna be good and thick. All right, so we know where we are, we know what we're doing. So the only thing left now to do is what? Suit them up so we can send them down range. All right, I got my my headset here. Man, it's sticky already. I got some new spray, but it ain't doing nothing for these bees. There's a couple bees around here, and these bees, they don't care. They ain't about that. Well, the bees about that life. Okay. All right, let's take some stickers off. Definitely gonna do that. Hold on. 1 minute. All right, so as I told you, it comes with 2 magazines, a 17-round magazine and a 20-round magazine. We are going to go in with that 20-round magazine first. I like that piece of steel over there. So let's have a combination of steel. So we're going to shoot there, and there. That is how she looks with the magazine. Que linda. Rack nicely. And first shot. Oh, I'm liking this rear sight. I'm liking it. All right. First issue that I'm finding with this, I'm having 6 o'clock ejections. The ejections are coming directly onto my chest instead of it going out at a 3 or a 4. Would make it quite uncomfortable for the shooter, as you can see. But as far as the shoot goes, pistol is clear and my magazine release is tight. Let me speed these up and see if it makes a difference. It doesn't. It's nice. It's nice. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. But those ejections, they're not good. They're not good. I don't like it. I already have 3rd-degree burns on my chest. But who cares? Who cares? Nobody. I don't. And you shouldn't either.
So you got 3rd-degree burns on your tits.
Yep. I got a nice burn from the last time we were here. It's just now healing. See that? Why? Why do I have 3rd-degree burns on my chest? Because I practice and I train the way that I dress on an every.
Man, stop capping. You don't dress like that every day.
No, but I mean, I wear tank tops.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do wear tank tops.
No, you don't.
On
You
a
only dress like that in the videos.
Well, yeah, I mean, cause I'm comfortable. But as far as me wearing a tank top, I dress the way that I would be in the field. I may not wear these shorts in the street because I don't want to cause no
Your
accidents.
ass dressed like Medea.
I don't want to cause no accidents, no 50 car pile up, because that girl thick. But as far as the shells coming back, I feel like you need to know how that feels so that when you're in a real life situation, you're not caught off guard. Look how the shells they're pretty much falling into my hand. That's not cool. And you made me drop it. Can you dry it off, please? Thank you. I don't want to hear it. If it was a Glock, you wouldn't have had to dry it off. Save it. Oh! Look at that. Now we are shooting 124 grain. As I told you, this is the 124 grain spring in this pistol. I want that round though. There you go. Why isn't it seating? Nope. Just take it out, yo. Caliente.
Burned up ass titties.
Caliente. Diablo. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. All right. I don't like the ejection pattern. Not one bit. Ejection pattern sucks. Yeah. See that? That's going to be a nice burn. All right, let's see if we can speed these shots up fast without burning myself up. Let's see. I can't drop the slide with my thumb. It's too big. Ready? Pintura. The trigger. It could be better. This, for me, I've seen nice. Let me just shut up. All right, ready? Look at that. 2 stovepipes.
And the ammo is 124 grain.
And the ammo is 124. So that shit's wet. Just fuck it. Oy. All right, we are clear and empty. Let's make safe. All right.
I got another mag. Come back.
You do? Wait, let me put this down. Why you say something? You on that John Wick shit. All right, let me shoot that one there. Let's make a different sound. Ready? Pistol is clear, magazine is okay. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Um, I want to give you the whole double tap, uh, 15 rounds in 3.5 seconds. I want to try to accomplish that stuff for you because I enjoy not just seeing it, I enjoy trying to do it as well. Unfortunately, as you can see, the patterns of the ejections of these rounds are not allowing me, I only have one, are not allowing me to be great in that sense. Now, the fact that it's actually going into my blouse, that's whatever. But they're also falling onto my hand. So when those hot shells eject and fall onto my hand and they're just sitting there, as you can see, I already have a couple burns. It hurts. So I am going to do my best to accomplish that, what it is that I want to see for myself as well. Now, this is what the 8th magazine, and we are feeling quite hot. I do have some heat that makes safe. The safety is up on the pistol. I do have some heat kind of spewing out underneath the actual frame of the pistol into the trigger guard, so I can feel it on my finger. Me riding the actual side of the pistol also seems pretty hot as well. She is un poco caliente. She is hot. Okay. Oh no! Fuck! Look at this. Look at my arm. You see that? All of that is the shells that are coming back and they're burning me. All of that. All of that is burnt. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Come on. Okay. Let me one more magazine. One more magazine. I want to I want to finesse it a little bit. I'm not completely sold on this trigger. I'm not liking the trigger thus far, although the trigger is a 4.5 pound tuned trigger. It's specified that the trigger is tuned, but it does not feel like a nicely tuned trigger. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get this one more magazine, but this time we're just gonna kind of ride it out just a little bit. So, if you're just now joining, we are talking about the Girsan Match X 2311, chambered in 9mm. We are shooting 124 grain ammunition. We are finding that we are experiencing some kind of wonky ejections with our shells. They are coming out at directly 6 o'clock. So they're coming out directly for me. Maybe a little bit 5 o'clock because I'm getting burned on my arm. Thus far, I'm not the most impressed, but right now we're going to talk about this trigger. This is a 4.5 pound tuned trigger, and it does. It's very. It's not even mushy. You know how people talk about, oh, the trigger was mushy or the trigger. No, the trigger is just hard. Um, the take up is very minimal, but I don't have a nice response to the actual reset of the trigger. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. I don't have a nice response or trigger reset when I'm shooting this. Could it be tuned more? I'm sure it could be tuned more. I'm sure we can lighten up the weight on it as well if that's something that we choose to do. But as far as damn it. But as far as the feeling or my first impression on the trigger, I am not impressed on the trigger at all. Something of this, and this is all preference. I'm going to talk to you at preference goes. I feel like if this was something a little bit more heavier, with the additional back end weight with your full magazines, it would have been a nicer shoot, in my opinion. The comp on the front, I don't feel like it really did much. in my opinion. Yes, we were shooting 124 grain. That is a lot spicier than 115 because we have the 124 grain spring in here. So I'm sure if I lighten up the spring and shoot 115, I would probably feel like the comp is working just a little bit more versus on the 124. It might sound um, backwards, but just think about it for a second, because at 124 I
So you
didn't.
saying it's a waste of time
Uh,
comparing it with the XC?
yeah, pretty much. I do feel like the XC is going to run circles around it. Now on my military armament 5-inch comp, now that was pretty close. Although the XC did beat that out. If you have not seen that video, make sure you check that out. That was a great comparison. I enjoyed doing that video. But as far, it's not a bad gun for $1,000 if you want a 2311 and you feel like you shoot it and you can make it what it is that you want it to be. By all means, 100% do it. But she all right. She ain't nothing. I'm more excited at this point about the cooler
Yeah, I mean
than
that's why I got it because I knew you would like the cooler.
I'm more excited about the cooler than the actual
So I
gun.
pretty much paid $1,000 for a cooler.
For a cooler, pretty much, yeah. But we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. We gonna see what it is that we can do. And if you're interested in knowing if we can make it a better shoot, drop that in the comments, and I would definitely find a way to make that happen. So with that being said, Yoke, what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel? Drop that in the comments. How did the shoot look? How did the shoot? Did it look pretty flat to you? It looked pretty decent.
I mean,
It was all right. It was all right. It ain't
yeah,
nothing.
it's all
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna let you. You gonna shoot it now. Drop that in the comments. Let's talk about it. So with that being said, Yo Gang, thank you so much for supporting the channel just by watching this video. And y'all know I love it when things work. She worked. We had a couple failures, but I love you for life. Muchos besitos.